Hello children, I am back again. Come on, let us quickly revise again how we are to do the calculation for the RSPM sheet. The expected score, as I told you, is the score which is obtained from the data sheet which will be given to you. You don't have to learn it. Obtained score is the score which you have obtained from the test. The discrepancy is the difference between the expected score and the obtained score. Grade you will find from the sheet, percentile you will find from the sheet. If you have seen the previous video, I had discussed about if you are getting the score of 55 and this is the expected scores from the data sheet which we have taken, and this is the obtained score. If you remember, I had shown you this sheet in the previous video where I was discussing about the score, and here you got the 55th score here. So now if I get back to the scores, if you are getting a difference, let us again quickly see the differences, because every time there is always doubt in the discrepancy, how to find the discrepancy. If, see, this is your expected score, this will not change for any person, this will change for every person. Whatever score you get at the time of the test, this will be the score. This is the main score, this is the standard, ये landmark है. If you are getting a score in your obtained score, अगर इससे ज़्यादा है तो it will be plus, which is in this case, जो the obtained score is more than the expected score. So here you are getting plus. If it is minus, that means if it is a lesser number than the expected score, how much less is the minus. And if there is no discrepancy, you get a zero discrepancy. And I also told you that the discrepancy should not be more than plus or minus 3. Now the thing which you need to learn by heart, you can take, you can remember this or take a screenshot of this particular thing altogether. What you have to remember here, please understand it now very carefully. This is grade 1. I am talking first about grade 1. So if I talk about grade 1 here I am talking that if the score is at 95 or above 95, if the score, the percentile, here we are talking about this is the percentile. The percentile we had calculated from the reference sheet. If your percentile is at or above 95, you are intellectually superior and you fall in the grade 1. Now come to grade number 2. Grade number 2 will range from 90th percentile, that is 95th यहाँ तक हो गया, 90th percentile to the 75th percentile. Now here the important thing for you to notice, grade 2 will be when your score is at or above 90. Okay, when your score is at or above 90, then it will be grade 2 plus. If your score is below 90, that is 89 to 75 if score is, then it will be grade 2 minus, and you are definitely above the average in the category of intelligence. Then the grade 3, see grade 3 is your 75 to 25. Now if your score is lying somewhere in this particular thing, you are intellectually average. This is the largest, widest range. Here you will see that if you see grade 3 plus and grade 3 minus, if the middle part, as I told you in the previous video also, 50th is the middle part, 50th, that is from 75 to 50, if you are getting, you will be grade 3 plus, and if you are from 50 to 25, you are grade 3 minus, and you are intellectually average. The next category, the fourth, grade 4 is of 75 to 10th percentile. Here you are, if you are below 10, if you get below 10, then only you are grade 4, below 10, right? And you are below average. Your discrepancy is below average. But if you are getting below 5th, you are at 5th or below 5th, then you are grade 5, which is intellectually impaired or intellectually deficient. That is, if we make the graph here, you remember, if we make the bell-shaped curve here, so here are the gifted ones, here are the average ones, and here are the intellectually impaired ones. So deficit here, gifted or more here, and average is here. Okay. Now let us come to the next important description of what if a particular child is getting 60 on 60. there are 60 items in the test. If a child is getting 60 on 60, that means he has a very good intelligence, and we have to correlate it. So we go to the next level, that is the APM, that is the advanced progressive matrices. It has been given by Ravens only. So the test giver is Ravens. The one who has given the other test, he is Ravens only. He is given APM, which you need to remember for the Viva, advanced progressive matrices. Here you have more difficult questions which will help us to understand what type of level the particular child is in, or what is the intellectual capacity of the child. The next is the colored progressive matrices. Now when we talk of the colored progressive matrices, here what happens is this particular test is given to the children. Now why the children? Because the children have a problem of identifying with the color. So when they talk about the color, and if they are able to identify the color, this means that we can also understand or categorize the children based of, or we can identify the intelligence of the children based on the perception of the color, or whether they are color blind or not, because they are able to understand the color or not. The next category which we have been doing is the standard progressive matrices, that is the SPM. Now I hope this helps to understand what these particular details are.